And we are back at Bushel Prairie City High School as we're getting ready for our 8th grade contest here between the Tornadoes and Spartans. I want to thank all of our great sponsors, including our pre- and post-game sponsor here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and that is JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. 2:45 on the pregame clock here at BPC High School tonight. You're just tuning in for the 8th grade game. Our 7th grade contest went in favor of A-Town, 44-5 this evening. Chris Frankhauser here along with producer Jason Hewlett and Miles Hewlett on camera again this evening. And it was 8th grade recognition night. We had that at halftime of our 7th grade contest. As both teams are warming up here on the floor at BPC High School. And we're going to do this. Why don't we take a second? We'll step away for a moment, come back here courtside at BPC High School here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
And we're back here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor pregame show before our 8th grade contest gets underway. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory. We're down under a minute to go here as both teams starting to head towards their respective benches across the way. 6 minutes again in junior high boys basketball. So I'm going to have Ethan McKim, 51. Tanner Pierce. Carson Christensen for BPC. Lane Huffman. And Brock Beekman, your 5 starters for BPC. For A-Town, it will be their basketball. We see 44, and I don't have a 44 on the 8th grade roster for A-Town. To inbounds, gets it in to Dre Anderson. 2-0 Bryson Harn. 44 up and good on the shot. 2-0 lead for A-Town. BPC going to get it quickly down the floor. Lane Huffman swings around, a long 3 up and good by Brock Beekman for BPC. BPC on top, 3-2, 5:30 to play here, first quarter. 32 with it. Dre Anderson, we're going to get a foul on A-Town away from the ball. I believe that was on 11. The official screened me out on the call to the scores table. We're going to give it to number 11, Braden Felger, his first, team's first. And a traveling violation on the loose ball picked up by Dre Anderson, but on the baseline, so it'll be BPC basketball. Christensen to inbound, number 25, gets it in to McKim. He'll fire up a long 2. It's a little long. Rebound down to Felger for A-Town. He'll race the other way. Layup up and good by number 4, Jacob Hall. Huffman going to try to go up, had his shot momentarily blocked off the backboard and comes down with the basketball on the baseline. It'll go to A-Town. Felger, number 4. Shot up by Hall, no good. Rebound down to McKim for BPC. Lane Huffman will bring it up, swings it around to Beekman. Back to Huffman. Beekman left wing. He'll fire up another 3. This one's going to be a little long. Christensen there for the rebound and put back for BPC. 5-4 lead for BPC. 4:22 to play here. First quarter of play. 8th grade contest tonight between the Tornadoes and Spartans. Number 00, Bryson Harn. Shot no, and on the rebound down McKim, and he's going to be fouled by number 4, Jacob Hall, his first team's second. McKim to inbound, number 51 for BPC, gets it in to Beekman, cross court to Pierce, to Huffman. He's going to be double teamed. Pierce going to get it across midcourt to Beekman, to Huffman, right wing. Huffman going to drive baseline. Kicks it back to McKim, near corner. Bounce pass to Huffman. Inside to Pierce. Shot by McKim short. The rebound by Christensen, no good. A-Town with the rebound, 5-4. Quick outlet down the floor to Harn. His layup, no good. McKim there for the rebound, number 51 for BPC. 3:33 to play, 5-4 lead for BPC. Christensen to Beekman on top. Side Pierce at the free throw line, kicks it to Christensen, number 25. On the top to Brock Beekman. Lane Huffman with it, right wing. Back to Beekman, he'll fire up a 3, and this one a little long. Rebound tapped around, controlled by McKim. He'll lose it momentarily, and the ball's still loose on the floor, and finally corralled by Braden Felger for A-Town. Down court pass to Jacob Hall, number 4. Lost the handle, and he will step on the end line off of A-Town. That'll be Jacob Hall, and BPC with the basketball with 3:01 to play. We'll get the media mask timeout here with 3:01 to play. 5-4 lead for BPC. We'll be back here at courtside on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Well, we were camping, and then I got a phone call from my neighbor and said that we got hit by a storm. He said, "You better come home because there's no roof." He said, "I look up and see the sky." He didn't know what you were going to do, where you're going to go, but Country Financial took care of us.
We anticipate something that we hope never happens, but when it happens, we are there to make good on our promise.
Back here at Bushel Prairie City High School on this Tuesday evening. 5-4 lead for BPC. 3:01 to play here in the opening quarter of play. We're brought to you by the Bushnell Banking Center. Bushnell Banking Center located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank of friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. BPC basketball out of the timeout. Right wing, that's Huffman with it, number 11. To Beekman, number 3, Brock Beekman with a big 3 thus far for BPC. Huffman going to drive baseline, nearly lost the handle, gets it to Christensen, out to Beekman. Swing around to McKim, thought about a 3 from the right wing, no. Down to 2:35 to play. Huffman to Beekman. Beekman going to fire up another 3. This one in and out, no good. Rebound going to go out of bounds off of Christensen for BPC. It'll be A-Town basketball. They trail by 1, 5-4. Dre Anderson will bring it up, number 32 for the Tornadoes. Picks up his dribble, nearly a block by Huffman. 44, the shot out of the corner, no good for A-Town, and going up it'll be Felger, and he's going to be fouled, I believe, by Christensen. That looked like a pretty clean block from here. Foul on Christensen, his first and team's first. And they're going to say the foul on the floor. I thought momentarily they were going to call it a shot. Felger to inbound for A-Town. Gets it out to number 23. And the shot up and good by A-Town. Hupman the other way for BPC. Pass to Hupman off the head of Jacob Hall. A-Town's going to come up with the basketball. 32, Hupman with a steal, lays it up and in. Lane Huffman makes it a 7-6 lead for BPC. Down to a minute 30 to play here, first half. 32, Dre Anderson with it. I believe that's Felger, or Fouch from 23 from the 7th grade game, in the ball game. Shot up by Hall, short, rebound down to Pierce. He'll outlet to Huffman, a minute 16 to play. Gets it to Pierce. Cross to Beekman, down to 1:05 to play. Huffman, right wing, picks up the dribble, bounce pass into Pierce. Pierce is going to go up, has a shot blocked by Harn, gets it back, going to go up, spins one up, no good. Rebound down to Felger for A-Town, who lost his mask momentarily, so A-Town will keep possession. .48 seconds to play, 7-6 lead for BPC by 1, A-Town basketball. Bryson Harn with it, right wing. Cross court to Hall. He'll fire up a long two. No good. Got his own rebound, though. Spins up. Good job by McKim. Straight up on the block for BPC. Huffman the other way. He'll go up off the glass. No good. Rebound still loose and finally picked up as we see Connor Upton, number 30, in out of the timeout for BPC. Long three up and over the backboard. Attempted shot by Alex Fouch. 15.5 seconds to play here first quarter as Ethan McKim's going to check out and Carson Christensen back for BPC. In the ball game, our mystery player, number 44. I do not see a 44 on the 8th grade roster for A-Town or the 7th grade roster as well. Huffman with it, down to 7 seconds. Upton's going to fire up a three from the left wing. No good. Ball going to go out of bounds. Saved in. Huffman there for the easy layup. Missed that one. And after one, it is a 7-6 ball game. BPC on top. After one, we'll be back here courtside at BPC High School on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
Back here at BPC High School on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Also, Hensley Grain. Hensley Grain in Rural Bristol has a long family history of taking an active role in the Bristol Prairie City School District and especially Spartan Athletics. Good luck, Spartans, in 2021. Enjoy this shortened athletic campaign. BPC basketball out of the quarter break, 7-6 lead for BPC. Brock Beekman with 3, Lane Huffman with 2, and Karsten Christensen with 2 for BPC. 2 by Jacob Hall and Braden Felger for A-Town, and 2 by our mystery number 44 that we do not have on either the 7th or 8th grade roster for the Tornadoes. Huffman gets it in for BPC, gets it into Beekman, number 3, right wing to Huffman. Back on top, Beekman just underway here, second quarter, 7-6 lead. Huffman with it, left wing, far corner to Upton. Huffman's going to drive in, float one off the glass. No, got his own rebound, lost the handle. Looked like it was maybe hit on the wrist. Foul's going to come up with a loose ball for the Tornadoes. Going the other way, Anderson is going to throw it past to 44, and that's going to go out of bounds off A-Town. As we'll see, Braxton Rhodes, 34, in the ball game for the first time for BPC. Now he'll come in as he didn't check it at the scores table. Is Connor Upton going to check out, number 30. So BPC with Beekman, Rhodes, Huffman, Christensen, and Pearson for the home BPC Spartans. Bounce pass inside, kicked out. Good ball move at Beekman with a 3 off the front of the iron. No. Pierce there for the rebound for BPC. Fires up a shot, no. And rebound down to Harn for A-Town. Now stolen away by BPC. Pierce is going to get it back quickly. Baby hook in and around. No good. Spun completely around and out. Harn there for the rebound for A-Town. Alex Fouch with it, number 23 for the Tornadoes. Will drive baseline, cut off. Back inside. As I think we're going to get some help on 44 for A-Town. Brady Mason. Thank you, Brady. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Jacob Simmert, number 44, had 21 on the roster, but was wearing 44. Braxton Rhodes up and good with a 3. 10-8 lead for BPC. I missed a field goal for A-Town. Fouch with it for the Tornadoes. Stolen away by Harn by Huffman. Huffman's going to go up off the shot, and we're going to loose foul over the back on Brock Beekman for BPC. That's just the second team foul on BPC. Braxton Rhodes will check out for BPC. Dre Anderson with the basketball, 32 for the Tornadoes. Going to be poked away by Huffman. A high pass of Corral in the far corner. Good job and good hustle by Lane Huffman for BPC. McKim with it, right wing. Swings it to Beekman. Beekman going to fire up a 3. It's going to be off the front of the rim. McKim there for the rebound, puts it back up off the front of the rim. No. Christensen there. The shot will roll all the way around and drop. Connor Christensen with his third and fourth point of the night. 12-8 lead for BPC. 3:25 to play here. First half. Fouch is going to step just inside the three-point line. Shot up, no good. Good box out by BPC. Christensen there for the rebound for the Spartans. Beekman, Christensen, far corner, back to Beekman. Inside they go to Pierce. Pierce is going to go up and in. Tanner Pierce makes it a 14-8 lead for BPC. We're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Beebe for A-Town. 14-8 lead for BPC. 2:59 to play. We'll keep it right here. And we can tell you about Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell for over 100 years. Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's need for personal and business banking as well as home and agricultural lending. And also Ford's Trust Department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street. To learn more, Farmers and Merchant is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Also, Webb Family Farms, they've been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda. Wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. 14-8 lead for BPC. 2:59 to play here in the first half. 6-point lead for the Spartans. And this has got to be the longest 30-second timeout. Apparently, they must have switched it to a full timeout because there's no way I should have gotten 2 commercials in 30 seconds. And they did take the COVID under 3 COVID timeout. So it is a 6-point lead for BPC out of the timeout. It'll be A-Town basketball out of the timeout. Anderson, 32, will bring it up for the Tornadoes. Right-hand dribble. Goes far corner to Hall. Back to Anderson. Far corner to Fouch, 23. Down to 2:40 to play. First half, Foul's going to drive in, tries to kick it out, and it's going to be stolen away by Huffman for BPC. 2:30 to play. Beekman with it now. Back to Huffman, top of the circle, left wing. Beekman going to fire up three. This one's going to be short. Christensen there. Nice tip to McKim. Shot off the rebound by Pierce. Bounce pass to McKim. He'll go up off the glass. No. Pierce back up. No. As BPC's about 4 opportunities on the offensive glass. Now we're going to get a foul on BPC. .25 Christensen with the foul, his second, team's third. 2:13 to play, 14-8 lead for BPC. Bryson Harn, 0-0 to inbound. Gets it in to Anderson. Picks up his dribble, goes to Simmert, and Jay Simmert has a shot blocked out of bounds. They'll stay with A-Town as Braden Felger, number 11, to inbound. Gets it in to Anderson, 32. He'll drive baseline, floats one up, a little short rebound, tapped around and controlled by Simmert. His shot up, no, and Pierce there for the rebound for BPC. He'll take it all the way, kicks it out. Beekman thought about a three, no, swings around McKim, right wing. His shot on the way, a little short. Harn there for the rebound for A-Town. Down to a minute 35 to play, 14-8 lead for BPC. Simmert going to fire up a 2 and hit. Jace Simmert with his 4th point of the night cuts it back to a 4-point BPC lead, 14-10. Huffman, Beekman picked up his dribble, right wing to number 11, Lane Huffman. McKim going to fire one up. It's going to be a little short from 14. Rebound down to Felger for A-Town. He'll outlet down, stolen it by Huffman. Down to 1:04 to play. Beekman's going to get it back up and set up the offense momentarily. Huffman far side, right in front of the A-Town bench. Bounce pass into Pierce. Out to McKim, right wing to Beekman. 50 seconds. Beekman going to float one up off the back there. No. Harn there for the rebound for A-Town. 44 seconds to go. 14-10 lead for BPC. Anderson going to have it stolen away by Huffman. Huffman been all over the passing lane tonight. He'll go up. Shot won't go. Beekman there for the rebound. Going to be kicked out of bounds. Huffman's going to pick it up on the end line and turn over to A-Town with 30 seconds left. .22 seconds to play. A-Town with the basketball. Simmert going to have it poked away again by Huffman. Huffman all over the place in the passing lane tonight again. As I said, bounce pass to Beekman. He's going to lose that handle on it, tied up, and it'll go to A-Town with 11 seconds to play. First half, 14-10 lead for BPC. Down to 7. Anderson with it. Kicks it out. Driving baseline, shot up, and no good. I believe that was Hall on the shot. But he'll be fouled going to the basket with 1.6 seconds to play, and I believe that will be on Tanner Pierce. His first team's 4th. To the line 4-2 will be Jacob Hall. 1.6 seconds to play. First one up, and the first one no good. 14-10, still BPC on top as we see number 10, Lucas Anders, into the ball game for A-Town. Second one no good. McKim there for the rebound. He'll just hang on to it. 14-10 as BPC 7-7 in both quarters to take a 4-point halftime lead. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just a couple moments.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True Convection Cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True Convection Cooking. Brought to you by Whirlpool.
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
And back here at courtside at BPC High School, 14-10. Spartans on top by 4. And the halftime show, and we're brought to you by financial agent Shelley Poston. See Shelley Poston at Country Financial to learn more about protection for things in your life that matter most and get started on a plan for a comfortable future. Contact Shelley Poston today at Country Financial at 309-772-3003. Also, Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking. They can take your product down the road, near or far. They also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. Also brought to you by Square Music Company. Square Music Company offers instruments, gear, lessons, service, and more, located at 122 Northside Square in Macomb. Call the Macomb store at 309-431-5484. You can also visit the Quincy location at 725 North Hampshire Street, and you can also find them online at squaremusic.com. Halftime score again, 14-10. BPC on top by 4. Run down our scoring summary in the first half. Looks like 4 points for Jace Simmert for A-Town. Also, I missed a field goal in there. I credited Felger with it for 4. And 2 for Jacob Hall for their A-Town's 10 points for BPC. 3 for Brock Beekman, hit that 3 to start the contest for the Spartans. 2 for Lane Huffman. 4 for Carson Christensen, 3 for Braxton Rhodes, and 2 for Tanner Pierce tonight. 14-10, our halftime score of our 8th grade contest. Our 7th grade contest went in favor of A-Town 44-5. Chris Frankhauser here at BPC High School this evening. Jason Hewlett pushing the buttons here for the production, and Miles Hewlett here at courtside as well. We're brought to you by, and of course our primary sponsor, that's McDonough District Hospital, is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH, and McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushel and Macomb provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than a hospital care, a hospital caring. Also by United Community Bank. United Community Bank services are designed to keep you in the game when you are on the go. With online or mobile banking that's nothing but met to friendly services you can count on from the leader of community banking. Choosing UCB is always a slam dunk. Visit a location near you with branches in Bushnell, Colchester, and 2 in Macomb. UCB is a member FDIC. MTC Communications, also glad to have them here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2021. MTC Communications offers lightning fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. 5.5 minutes here on the halftime clock. Again, BPC on top 14-10. It was 7-6 BPC after 1. And BPC outscoring the Tornadoes by 3, 7-4 in that second quarter. Good balanced scoring by both squads here this evening. And why don't we do this? We'll step away for a couple more commercials. We'll be back here courtside at BPC High School on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
You know, you see fires on TV all the time. You don't understand what the families are really going through until you've lived it. The day before the fire, life was good. We went to bed, we woke up, and we had nothing. If it was not for Country Financial, we would still have nothing.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
Back here at BPC High School on this Tuesday evening. Thanks for tuning in here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As both teams out of the locker room, and a 4-point lead for BPC, 14-10. Both balanced scoring all the way around. Both teams, as Semmert with 4 and Felger with 4. Unofficially, as I did miss one field goal in the books in the second quarter. 2 for Jacob Hall for A-Town for their 10 points. And bounce scoring for BPC, Brock Beekman with 3, Lane Huffman with 2, Carson Christensen with 4, Braxton Rhodes with 3, and Tanner Pierce with 2. 14-10. Halftime score here at the 8th grade contest on 8th grade recognition night. As we talked a little bit earlier, the sports season, at least the winter basketball, volleyball, junior high version of volleyball winding down, as we'll have high school volleyball starting next week with some games. See if we pull out our master counter, and I know this may not be completely up to date. So we've had some things added on, but we've got the junior high game here for BPC. The junior high, JV and varsity boys at Lewistown tonight. Coach Snyder and his squad on the road to wrap up the season. Boys basketball again tomorrow night, as the boys will be at A-Town, a makeup game, I believe, from earlier in the year. Thursday night, high school boys basketball. So 3 straight nights of high school boys basketball, as they will travel to Ridgewood. And girls basketball will be at Ridgewood as well on Thursday night here as far as BPC athletics go. And it looks like high school girls volleyball back next Tuesday as BPC opens here against Illini West. Of course, next Friday night, a week from Friday, it'll be BWP Sparkling football at Macomb. We'll have that here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we're down to about a minute and a half on the halftime clock. 14-10 lead for BPC. We're brought to you by the Community News Brief. The Community News Brief is a free publication distributed to over 68 locations in Bushnell, Macomb, Colchester, Industry, Adair, and more towns throughout the area. Provides local news to McDonough County and parts of Fulton County every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To submit a press release or get advertising information for the locally owned publication, contact Lynn at 309-333-8245 or email communitybrief@gmail.com. 14-10 lead, 6 minutes on the clock. BPC on top by 4. It'll be BPC basketball. Carson Christensen to inbound for the Spartans. Gets it in to Lane Huffman. They'll play catch around the perimeter, near corner to Beekman. Kim with it. Into Pierce, back to Huffman, swinging around Christensen. Down to 5:40 to go. 3 up from the far corner by Beekman. No, Huffman there for the rebound. Gets it back out. No, Christensen's going to pick up the basketball. Kicks it out to McKim. He'll set and fire one a little long. Rebound down to Felger for A-Town. 32, Anderson with it. He'll lose the handle, gets it over to Hall. His pass going to be stolen away by McKim for BPC. 4-point lead for the Spartans, 5:10 to play. Brock Beekman gets it over to Lane Huffman. Swinging around to Carson Christensen. Here, corner to Beekman. Pierce free throw line out to Beekman. His three going to be off the front of the iron, no good. Loose ball, nice hustle again by Huffman for BPC. Gets it into Christensen, back to Huffman. Huffman's going to drive and kicks it to Pierce. To McKim, and he'll pass going to be stolen away by Hall for A-Town. They traveled and missed on the layup. The shot up by Harn, no good. And it will stay with A-Town out of bounds off of BPC. 4:28 to play here in the third quarter. Anderson to inbound for A-Town. Gets it in to Jacob Hall. It's going to go off. Huffman out of bounds. Stay with A-Town. Jacob Hall, number 4, 2 inbound for the Tornadoes. 4:25 to play here, third quarter. Gets it into number 32, Anderson. He'll come out and set up the offense momentarily. Drives in, lost the handle. Picked it back up. Simmert up and good. Jace Simmert with his 6th point of the night. A 2-point lead for BPC at 14-12. 4 minutes to play. Huffman. Bounce pass to Pierce. Far corner, McKim. He'll try and go inside. Has the pass poked away momentarily. He's going to drive baseline. Tries to get it back to Pierce and have it stolen away. A-Town with a chance to tie or take the lead. 32, Anderson. Brings it in, going to drive right side. 3 fired up and good for Jacob Hall. That's his 5th point of the night. They had a 1-point A-Town lead. Now 15-14, 3:30 to play. Huffman with it. He's going to drive in, scoop it up. Underhand layup. No. Christensen there for the rebound. No, but he'll be fouled and go to the line for 2. Carson Christensen there for the rebound, and he'll have 2 free throws coming up. 4 points on the night for Carson tonight. 3:27 to play. 1-point lead for A-Town. First one off the back of the iron, no good, as we're going to see McKim check out. Number 30, Connor Upton, in for BPC. Oh, we're going to get a lane violation on A-Town, so Christensen's going to get 2 more shots. First one up. First one is good. Gives him 5 on the night. Ties us at 15. Second one on the way. This one's in and out. No good off the glass. Rebound down to A-Town. A 15-15 ball game. Anderson with it for A-Town. To Hall. Whoops, inside. Huffman going to steal that one away. Saves it to himself behind the back. Nice job by number 11, Lane Huffman. A 3 going to fire it up well short by Beekman. Rebound down to A-Town. Beekman goes for the steal. Doesn't get it. Anderson going to bring it up. Going to drive it all the way in. Scoop it up. Underhand. No. Pierce there for the rebound for BPC. Now it's passed down to Christensen. Going to be poked away by Simmert. And we're going to get the under 3 timeout. 2:48 to play. We're tied at 15. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes to BPC High School.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance.
In the weight room. Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Back here at BPC High School, 2:48 to play, third quarter, 15-15 ball game in this 8th grade contest of the evening. We're brought to you by our pre- and post-game sponsor here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. That's JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell and cheer the Spartans on to victory. Christensen to inbound. Hupman, Pierce out to Christensen. He'll fire up a three just off the mark. Rebound down to the Tornadoes. Anderson going to lose the handle. Hupman going to come up with the basketball for BPC. 2.5 to play. Hupman shot up, no. Rebound down to Hull for A-Town. 2:22 to go. Anderson, 32, will bring it up across midcourt to Bryson Harn, far side. Cross court pass, fired up a three, going to be a little long. And Harn's there for the rebound, no. Good box out. Tanner Pierce for the rebound for BPC. Gets it to Huffman, right wing. Right far corner to Upton, swinging around Beekman. He'll step back, three going to be short. And Christensen there for the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Felger with the push, his team's second here in the second half. As Connor Upton going to check out, and Ethan McKim back for BPC. Inbound pass, Christensen to Pierce, no. On the shot, rebound down to Anderson. He's going to run the floor, stops and pops his shot momentarily, blocked by Beekman. Pierce up with another rebound for BPC. Swings it around to Beekman. To Christensen. McKim in the near corner. He'll drive baseline. Has it stole away by Felger for A-Town. 32, Dre Anderson with it for A-Town. Shot up, no good. Harn goes up with a shot, hits the deck. He's fouled and go to the free throw line for two. Tanner Pierce, his second, team's first. Bryson Harn to the line for two. The first one up, no good. Still tied at 15, 1:14 to go. Braxton Rhodes, 34, will check in as Christensen checks out. Alex Fouch, 23, back for the Tornadoes. Second one up, no good. We're going to get a late violation on BPC as I believe Rhodes in the lane too soon. Bryson Harn will get one more, 15-15, 1:14 to play here. Third quarter. First, that one's up. The second one, I should say, up. No good. Huffman there for the board for BPC. Swings it to Beekman. Back to Huffman. Far side, Rhodes. Lane Huffman with it, down under a minute to play, 57 seconds to go. McKim going to fire up a three from this near wing and hits it. Ethan McKim puts BPC on top, 18-15, 48 seconds to play, third quarter. McKim's first points of the night. Anderson going to drive the lane, kicks it out. Fouch going to drive in, is going to be up with a shot, no good. Harn there for the rebound, no good on his putback. BPC with it with 30 seconds to go. Beekman, number three. McKim, left wing again, right where he hit that last three-pointer. Rhodes with it, right wing. Inside pass to Pierce. Pierce is going to float up a little baby hook, in and out, no good. Rebound down to Simmert for A-Town, down to 12 seconds. He'll get it to Fouch. Fouch going to drive, far corner. That is Fegler, three long. Anderson there. Goes inside to Harn. The ball going to be poked away. Huffman going to try and fire one up from half court, just offline. And after three, it's 18-15 BPC on top. We'll be back here courtside on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
Back here at BPC High School, 8th grade contest heads to the 4th quarter with BPC on top, 18-13. We're brought to you by Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking. They can take your product down the road, near or far, and also offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow, continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or give them a call at 309-775-3333. Also, Country Financial agent Shelley Poston. See Shelley Poston at Country Financial to learn more about protection for things in your life that matter most. Get started on a plan for a comfortable future. Contact Shelley Poston today at Country Financial, 309-772-3003. A-Town basketball as we head to the 4th, 18-15, BPC on top by 3. Jacob Hall to inbound for A-Town, gets it in to Bryson Harn. Free throw line stolen away again by Huffman. Huffman going to be up on the shot. No good. Got his own rebound. Kicks it out to Pierce. Free throw line jumper short. Pierce gets his own rebound. Loses the handle. It's going to go out of bounds off of BPC to A-Town. 5:47 to play here. 4th quarter. BPC on top by 3, 18-15. Near corner, that is Hall with it. Anderson going to fire up a long 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound tracked down by Simmer in the far corner. Back to Anderson. He's going to drive in. Inside, they try to go to Harn, and Christensen there to knock the pass out of bounds. We'll stay with A-Town. 5:22 to play. Inbound to Chase Simmert. That's his 8th point of the night. 18-17, the lead of just 1 for BPC. Huffman with it, right wing. Free throw line to Pierce. Bounce pass out to Christensen on the left wing. Cross court to Huffman. That pass going to be stolen away by A-Town, and they have a chance to take the lead with under 5 to play. 4:58 to go. Anderson drives on Huffman, kicks it off to Hall. Hall's going to float one up and in. Jacob Hall now with his 6th and 7th point of the night, and the lead back to A-Town by 1, 19-18. Full timeout by Coach Harrison with 4:44 to play here in the 4th quarter, and A-Town on top by 1, 19-18. We're brought to you by Country Financial agent Shelley Poston. See Shelley Poston at Country Financial to learn more about protections for things in your life that matter most and get started on a plan for a comfortable future. Contact Shelley Poston today at Country Financial at 309-772-3003. Also brought to you by M&B Furniture. Bushnell's only furniture store will be celebrating its 60th anniversary in June. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers top-notch customer service, free delivery within 40 miles. The best in home appliance repair in the area for everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web, www.bfurnitureinc.com. You can give them a call at 309-772-2111. BPC basketball out of the timeout. Huffman to Christensen near corner to McKim. Back to Christensen on the left wing, on top to Huffman. Huffman, Christensen. Huffman's going to drive and float one up. Had him tipped, it looked like. A-Town with the rebound. And we're going to get a reach-in foul now as Tanner Pierce tried to knock the ball away, and it'll be a foul on him, his 3rd. And apparently they didn't call a foul on that, so no 3rd foul on Tanner Pierce. A-Town with the basketball. Anderson with it. Free throw line to Harn. Now we're going to get a foul on BPC. This is going to be a foul. Brock Beekman, his 2nd. Team's 3rd. Well, maybe they did call a foul up here, so that is now 3 on BPC. Harn's going to fire up a long two. It's going to be long. And we're going to get a foul on the floor on Felger, number 11 for A-Town. So BPC basketball, McKim to inbound. Gets it to Beekman. 19-18. Tornado lead, 4 minutes to play. Christensen's with it. Number 25 near corner to Beekman. On top to Huffman. To Christensen, number 25. Now back to 11. Beekman thought about a three. Christensen decided to go to Pierce. Pierce going to spin one up and in. Good ball movement by BPC. Tanner Pierce adds his third and fourth point, and the lead back and forth here. BPC now on top by 120-19. Cross-court pass to Anderson. He'll drive baseline. He's going to be bumped by Beekman, and that's number 3 on Brock Beekman for BPC. Team foul number 4 on the Spartans. And now we're going to get a full timeout. I thought we got a full one the last time. And we'll step aside here for just a couple moments. 3:29 to play. Fourth quarter, BPC on top in the 8th grade contest by 1, 20-19.
Well, we were camping, and then I got a phone call from my neighbor and said that we got hit by a storm. Said, you better come home because there's no roof. He said, I look up and see the sky. They didn't know what you were going to do, where you're going to go, you know, but Country Financial took care of us.
We anticipate something that we hope never happens, but when it happens, we are there to make good on our promise.
Back here at BPC High School, our 8th grade contest in the fourth quarter, 3:29 to play, 20-19 lead for BPC. We're brought to you by here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. By Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all the BPC athletes good luck this season. A-Town basketball. Inbound pass. Swung around now. That's going to be Hall inside, or now outside for the Tornadoes. Swings it around to Anderson. He'll pick up the dribble. Harn's going to pass, run it, be blocked away by Pierce for BPC. Out of the far corner, shot up by Hall, no good. Shot up by Simmer, no good for A-Town, and Pierce out with a rebound for BPC. We're under 3 to play, 2:50 to go, 20-19 lead. Beekman with it on top to Huffman, right wing. Back on top to Beekman. Bounce pass to Pierce. Quick ball movement out to Huffman. Beekman going to fire up a three. That one's off the front of the rim. Huffman there for the rebound. And Coach Harrison going to take a timeout. Another timeout. Another full timeout. Well, we're doing a full or a 30? So we've got a timeout BPC. I think there's some confusion whether it's a 30 or a full. We'll just keep it right here for now, as we're brought to you by Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushel. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushel is in servicing the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agriculture lending, and its trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. Farmers and Merchants is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Also brought to you by Hensley Grain and Rural Bushel. They have a long family history of taking an active role in the Bushel Prairie City School District, especially Spartan Athletics. Good luck, Spartans, in 2021. Enjoy this short athletic campaign. 2:35 to play here in the fourth quarter. 20-19 lead for BPC over the Tornadoes. It'll be BPC basketball out of the timeout. As 25, Carson Christensen to inbound for BPC. Inbound pass nearly poked away. Beekman got good hustle to pick up the loose ball. 2.5, McKim with it inside. Has the ball poked away and stolen away by Hall. for A-Town now. A little full court pressure by BPC. Anderson going to break the press. He's going to take it all the way in, scoop it up and in. Dre Anderson with his first 2 of the night. Now full court pressure out of A-Town. We're down to 2:05 to play. Beekman going to fire up a 3. This one he hits. Brock Beekman, his first basket since the opening 3 of the game, puts BPC on top by 2, 23-21, 1:55 to play. Anderson with it for A-Town. Is going to be double teamed in the corner, loses the basketball. We're going to get a jump ball, alternating possession to BPC as Huffman and Pierce tied up A-Town in the corner, and it'll be Christensen to inbound, full court pressure out of the Tornadoes. Gets it into Pierce, quickly to Huffman. He'll get it across midcourt, hands it off to Beekman, 1:40 to play. Pierce with it, right wing. To Beekman, 1:35 to go. Pierce with it. Harn going to come out on Pierce and foul Pierce. That will be Harn's first. Fourth team foul on A-Town here in the second half. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Christensen to inbound again for BPC. Gets it to Huffman, 1:25 to go. Beekman with it to Pierce. Pierce going to drive in. Going to float one up a little short. Rebound loose. Off of A-Town. And stay with BPC. 1:18 to play. 23-21 lead. Christensen to inbound. Gets it to Huffman. Huffman going to go up off the glass and in. Nice move. Good move to the basket by Lane Huffman. 25-21 down to 1:05 to play. 4-point lead. BPC nearly with a steal again. A long 3 up. No good. McKim there for the rebound for BPC. He's going to be fouled. Foul on Hall, his second, team's 5th. Christensen to inbound again, full court pressure by the Tornadoes. Gets it back from Huffman to Christensen. Pierce, McKim pass behind him as Simmert's going to drive in. Shot going to be blocked and a body contact by Christensen. He'll pick up the foul. That is his 3rd, and that's going to put Jay Simmert at the line for 2. .4 seconds to play. 25-21 lead for BPC by 4. First one on the way. It bounces off the back of the rim a couple of times and won't drop. One more for number 44. Jay Simmer. His second one is on the way, and it is good. 25-22. Pierce with it. He'll be quickly fouled by Felger. Team's 6th. 47.7 seconds to play. 3-point lead for BPC. Fourth on Felger. Pierce to inbound. Gets it into Christensen, far side. Bounce pass to Huffman across midcourt, down to 40 seconds to play. Beekman to Huffman. McKim. And he's going to be fouled near corner. 32, Anderson. His first. Kim with 3 points in the night is going to go to the line for the 1 and bonus as team foul number 7 on A-Town. First First one up, and it's off. Huffman there for the rebound, though, for BPC. A big rebound, 35 seconds to play. He'll be fouled. Team foul number 8. And the third on Jacob Hall for A-Town. It's going to get Alex Fouch off the A-Town bench, as well as number 24. And that's Mason Cooper off the 7th grade squad. Huffman with the 1 in bonus. A little long, rebound loose on the floor. And we're going to tie up, goes to A-Town with 30.7 seconds to play. 25-22 lead for BPC. Full timeout taken by A-Town. We'll step aside and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
Back here at BPC High School, 8th grade contest in the 4th quarter. Just a 3-point lead for BPC, 30.7 seconds to play, 25-22. The A-Town basketball out of the timeout. Fouch up across midcourt, guarded by Huffman. See if Huffman can come up with another steal. Has had several tonight for BPC. Long three, going to be drained by Dre Anderson. Picked up his dribble, just threw one up. We're tied at 25, 10 seconds to go. 9-8, Pierce with it. Lost the handle momentarily to McKim, and we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds to play. BPC takes a timeout, 25-25. 5 seconds to play on the clock. It'll be BPC basketball out of the timeout. You're tuned in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. And also the Bushnell Banking Center. They're located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell. Offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank at friendly service and call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. 5 seconds on the clock, 25-25. Long three by Anderson. Picked his dribble up, was well beyond the three-point line, and threw it up and in. BPC basketball as Christensen to inbound, number 25. He'll be guarded by Bryson Harn for A-Town. Gets it to Huffman, down to 4 seconds. Quick pass to McKim, stole it away. And we're going to get a quick timeout with 9/10 of a second as A-Town with a steal. And it'll be A-Town basketball at, I believe, about mid-court with 9/10 of a second to go. Well, A-Town tied it with a throw it up in the air and see what happens. 3. Let's see what happens here. They will have the basketball out of the timeout. 25-25. You're tuned in here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Chris Frankhauser, Jason Hewlett, and Miles Hewlett here courtside at BPC High School. Don't forget, coming up on the post-game show, we'll have, hopefully, get a chance to talk over with Coach Harrison, and, of course, our post-game show sponsor, JoJo's Gaming Parlor. 9/10 of a second left, 25-25, 18 fouls on A-Town, 5 on BPC. Possession arrow favors A-Town. It will be their basketball right at mid-court with 9/10 of a second to play. Now just inside a half court will be number 11, Braden Felger, as he'll be the inbound guarded by McKim. Pierce is going to steal it, and we're going to overtime, tied at 25 apiece here on 8th grade night at BPC High School. It's a little bonus basketball here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We can tell you about the Community News Brief. The Community News Brief is a free publication distributed to over 68 locations in Bushnell, Macomb, Colchester, Industry, and Adair, and more towns throughout the area. It provides local news to McDonough County and parts of Fulton County every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To submit a press release or get advertising information for the locally owned publication, contact Lynn 309-333-8245 or email communitybrief@gmail.com. Believe it will be A-Town basketball as we get ready for the overtime. Half the time on the clock of a regular period, 3 minutes on the clock. 25-25. A-Town and BPC heading to overtime here on 8th grade night. Also brought to you by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2021. MTC Communications offers lightning, fast, reliable fiber internet, video phone service, and camera systems in McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Actually, it will be BPC basketball to start the overtime period. 3 minutes to play. Aikman will bring it up, swings it to Huffman. Far corner to Pierce. Pierce going to drive baseline, pulls back out, gets it to Huffman, right wing. To Beekman. Kim with it, right wing. Back to Beekman. 2:40 to go here in the overtime. 25-25. Kim's going to drive in baseline, or at the free throw line, kicks it out to Huffman. He'll pick up his dribble, needs some help. Bounce pass to Pierce. Pierce going to baby hook one up. No good. Rebound down to 44, Simmert. And a foul going to be whistled on BPC. 25. Christensen, if that is on Christensen, which I believe it was. Again, screened out a little bit by the official. That'll be his 4th, team's 6th. Next foul for BPC puts A-Town in the 1 and bonus. Anderson with it. Near corner to Hall. He'll lose the dribble momentarily. Picks it up now, guarded by Huffman. Far side, Felger, pass inside to Harn. Going to be swatted away by Christensen. And if that is on Christensen, that is his 5th. So Carson Christensen going to foul. Carson Christensen, I should say, fouls out with 5 points tonight. As we'll see number 30, Connor Upton into the ballgame for BPC. To the line for 2 is Bryson Harn. This is the first, still tied at 25, 2:04 to play. Second one on the way is short. Huffman for the rebound for BPC. To McKim, to Beekman. Minute 55 to play. Beekman to McKim. McKim's going to fire up a 3, short. Pierce there for the rebound. Spin, shot up and in. Tanner Pierce. His 5th and 6th point of the night. 2-point lead for BPC, 27-25, a minute 40 to go. Ball going to be poked away nearly by Pierce. He'll save it inbounds and save it. Tapped around. BPC looked like they had the ball, and we're going to get a foul on the floor on Beekman. It looked like BPC had the basketball and got tipped away. 1 and bonus free throws, and I believe that number 4 on Beekman, team foul number 8, is both teams with 8 team fouls. Two timeouts for BPC, 3 for A-Town. 27-25, a minute 33 to play. Jacob Hall at the line, 4-2 for A-Town. First one up. First one's good. Cuts it to a 1-point lead. 27-26, 1:33 to go. Possession arrow favors A-Town. Both teams in the 1 and bonus. 8 team fouls for each side. Second one up. Second one is good by Jacob Hall. 2 big free throws, 27-27. Brock Beekman will bring it up for BPC. Swings it to Huffman. Right wing. Back to Beekman. Beekman going to fire up a 3 off. No good. Pierce there momentarily for the rebound. Felger going to come out with it for A-Town. Gets it to Drake Anderson. 27 all. Minute 15 to play here in the overtime. Pass stolen away by Upton for BPC. Gets it to Huffman. Reverse layup up and in. Nice move by Lane Huffman. 29-27. And BPC Huffman steals it right back again. He's got 4 in the overtime. The lead at 4, 31-27. Anderson near corner to Hall. He'll drive baseline and looked like he traveled before the foul, but they're going to call a foul on Pierce, I believe, for BPC. That'll be his 4th, team's 9th. Back to the line, Jacob Hall. 4-1 in bonus. 19 fouls on BPC, 48.5 seconds to play. All 2 of 2 already in the overtime. This one's up, and this one's good. 3 of 3 in the quarter for Hall. For A-Town, cuts to the 3-point lead, 31-28, 48.5 seconds to play. Overtime period, we're tied at 25. Now 3-point lead for BPC. Second one on the way. In and out and back in for Hall. That's a 2-point lead, 31-29. Upton across at midcourt. Swings it to McKim. And a 30-second timeout by Coach Harrison. That'll leave that BPC with just 1. 3 timeouts remaining for A-Town with 40.9 seconds to play. We're brought to you by United Community Bank. Their services are designed to keep you in the game when you are on the go. With online and mobile banking that's nothing but net to friendly services you can count on from the leader of community banking. Choosing UCB is always a slam dunk. Visit a location near you with branches in Bushnell, Colchester, and 2 in Macomb. UCB is a member FDIC. 2-point lead for BPC, 31-29, 40.9 seconds to play here in this 8th grade contest tonight. It will be BPC basketball is number 30 Upton to inbound. Gets it into Huffman. No foul. Going to go late whistle, and a foul going to be whistled on Anderson, his 2nd. Team's 9th, as both teams 1 foul from going into the double bonus. 1 in bonus for Lane Huffman, already with 4 points here in the overtime period. 2-point lead for BPC. First one's up, and the first one's off. No good. Pierce there, though, for the rebound for BPC. Going to be nearly stolen away by Hall, but it'll stay with BPC with 32.9 seconds to play. As we see Lucas Andrews, number 10 in the ball game for A-Town. Ethan McKim to inbound for BPC, number 51. Gets it to Upton. To Pierce, down to 30 seconds. Huffman. And he'll be quickly fouled by 32. Anderson, his 3rd. Team's 10th. That'll put BPC in the double bonus here, up to 27.6 seconds to play. In the overtime, 31-29. BPC on top. Lane Huffman back to the line for BPC. First one's off. No good. Huffman with 1 more. Second one on the way, and that one's off the back of there. No good. Rebound to Felger for A-Town, and a timeout with 26.1 seconds to play. Full timeout. We'll step aside and be back here courtside at BPC High School here on TSSR Game Time Live. presented by MDH.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
Back here at BPC High School, a 2-point lead for the 8th grade Spartans over the Tornadoes, 31-29. 26.1 seconds to play. A-Town basketball, they will have to go the length of the floor with the basketball. BPC going to drop back and pick up defense at midcourt. Now Huffman's going to come up. Fouts with it for A-Town. Cross midcourt, 20 seconds. And tried to double team Fouts. Good defense by Huffman. Down to 13, down to 12. Far corner. Anderson, Fouts going to fire up a long three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound down to A-Town. Straight up, McKim on the good defense for BPC. Pierce going to come up with a loose ball, and that's going to do it with 0.8 of a second to play. 31, well, hold on a second. I thought there was a foul. Coach Anderson going to take a timeout. It'll stay with A-Town with 0.8 of a second left. They all have the basketball on their own baseline, down to 31-29. We're brought to you by MDH. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center's best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experience and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. 2-point lead for BPC, 31-29. 0.8 of a second remaining in overtime. BPC outscoring the Commandos 6-4 here in the overtime. We were tied at 25 at the end of regulation. Simmert to inbound, gets it in, 3 thrown up and no good, and BPC is going to win it here on 8th grade night, 31-29 in overtime. 2 big buckets by Lane Huffman and a bucket by Taylor Pierce gives BPC the 2-point win, 31-29. 8th grade wins here on 8th grade recognition night. We're into the post-game portion of our show, and that's JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game night, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell and cheer the Spartans on to victory as Coach Harrison, I believe, on his way up to chat with us. Heading this way, it looks like, possibly. Well, no, going to the end line there to see his son. Coach Harrison now on his way up here to talk with us here after the 2-point win, 31-29 over A-Town here in overtime. An exciting contest here tonight in our 8th grade ball game this evening. As Coach Harrison here up here with us on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. And Coach, wow, pretty exciting contest there. Guys really stepped up here and played well in the overtime and got the 2-point win here on 8th grade night.
Yeah, what a great way to finish, right? There, 8th grade night, you get some bonus basketball and you come out with a win. So much fun. I'm so proud of those guys. These 2 years with them have been really incredible. They 30-5, if you do the math right, if I've done the math right. On 2 years. And, you know, and 2 of those this year came just, 2 losses this year, just sheer exhaustion. Right. We've got 7 guys, and we're trying to get up and down the floor, and we played Macomb our first time, and we were gassed, right? We were gassed. So, You know, great guys. A lot of fun to coach, a lot of fun to be around. So, yeah, a little bonus action on 8th grade night. You know, as a coach, you go, well, there are some things that maybe could have ended that game a little bit sooner, right? Like, I don't know if it was 0 for 8 or 0 for 9 there to finish the game from the free throw line, but yes, it is what it is. Yeah, they won the game. They won the game.
Coach, I thought was a balanced scoring for you guys. I don't have the final totals, but a kid that maybe wasn't your high scorer tonight, and my first time watching you guys play this year, Lane Huffman impressed the heck out of me. His hustle, and I don't know how many steals that young man had tonight.
Yeah, he leaves it all out there on the floor, and he's such, like you said, just such a joy to watch. The effort every single night is there. Didn't go to football practice tonight, but he's been at football, and he's been at basketball, and he's been at everything, and just the tank doesn't run out. You know, if anything, you know, maybe you see it sometimes late in layups or free throws or anything. But the effort is always going to be 100%. It's always going to be great effort, and we really appreciate that out of him.
Yeah, you guys got some big outside shooting tonight. I see McKim with a 3. Beekman gets you off to a good start, hits a 3 early, and then kind of goes quiet and hits a big 3 when you guys need it in that fourth quarter.
You know, and that's as a shooter all season long. Keep shooting it. Right? They're only going to go in if you keep shooting them. So, you know, we've preached that to him, and he's been through some streaks here a little bit as the season has progressed. But yeah, stepped up and hit some big ones when we needed them. Braxton Rhodes went in for us and hit a big important one when we really needed it to kind of get things jump started. He did that for us. You know, every one of them who steps on the floor plays a role, and they understand their roles very well. And you see the results. I mean, they've been super fun to watch for the last 2 years.
Yeah, I was impressed too. I thought with Tanner Pierce tonight played well. He's had some big rebounds for you guys and had a couple of shots, got a couple of baskets to go when you guys needed a little momentum swing and helped you guys out.
Yeah, energy is good. One of the things, you know, we've always said, as they grow, especially through junior high, you know, some guys get a spurt, some guys don't. Last year, you know, a lot of times the tallest and the strongest guy on the floor. This year, the strongest guy on the floor, always. And that's something that, you know, we've preached to him, you know, that there are going to be bigger guys, but you've got to use your strength because your strength is your strength, right? That's how you're going to get rebounds. That's how you're going to get the ball up to the rim. And when he plays confidently, you know, like late takes that good confident shot and it goes in, that's what we want to see from him. That's what we expect to see because that's what he's given us for 2 years, 3 years.
Well, like I said, Coach, just a good all-around game, balanced game for you guys offensively, and just a nice way to wrap up the 8th grade night home season with a nice 2-point win over a good A-Town team and a good win. And I've got a chance to talk to you. We've talked to a lot of the varsity coaches. How has this season been for you guys? I know now we've got the high school kids that are doing basketball and going from football practice to play basketball games, and it's just been nuts. And you know, how's that worked out for you guys this year? I know it's been crazy for everybody.
It has. Avon guys, you know, the A-Town team, so much discipline. Those guys, everything, you know, structure, and they call, and you see guys going right where they're supposed to go and do everything they're supposed to do. You know, I have a lot of respect for that. Those kids played super hard tonight. They did a great job. Hit huge shots when they needed it too, to keep the game alive. You know, fouled when they had to foul. Fouled the right guys apparently because we didn't make free throws. They did a great job. As far as the season goes, the last week and a half or so, it's been from, you know, basketball to football. We played last Saturday. The school got shut down on Tuesday with a water main break, or Monday, so we didn't get a practice. We went on the road Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, played again Saturday, played again today. We didn't practice Friday, so we've had one practice in a week and a half. But all those nights they haven't been in the gym for basketball, they've been out in the field for football.
Right.
And so they're busy, and they're staying active and just playing, you know, just playing basketball right now is the big thing. And all those other things we'll work on and we'll get better at, but a lot of fun tonight.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time all season coming up here and chatting, and congratulations on a big 8th grade win here tonight. It was just a fun game all in all and a good way to wrap things up here for the home season.
Yep, a lot of fun. Thank you guys very much, and thanks to all our sponsors. This has been amazing to have you guys do this and to get to go back. And the kids, I know every one of them is going to go home and watch the game again tonight. You know, so it's a lot of fun. So thank you and all of our sponsors.
All
really
right.
appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach Harrison, here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show tonight. And after a 31-29 win in overtime tonight, as JoJo's Gaming Parlor, they do offer the best gaming experience in the Montgomery County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. 31-29 BPC with a win here on 8th grade night. For Miles Hewlett on camera, Jason Hewlett pushing the bright buttons here, keeping us on the air. Chris Rankhauser saying so